Have you ever noticed that some of the smartest people you know prefer to be alone? They cancel plans. They enjoy silence. They disappear for days. And strangely, they don't feel lonely. Society tells us that being alone means being antisocial, depressed, or arrogant. But what if the opposite is true? What if solitude is not weakness, but a sign of deep intelligence? In this video, we'll explore the psychology behind why intelligent people often choose solitude over social noise, and why that choice actually fuels their success, creativity, and mental power. By the end of this video, you might see your alone time in a completely different way. Highly intelligent people process information differently. Their minds don't just skim the surface. They analyze. They connect patterns. They question everything. And most social environments, they operate on surface-level conversation. Small talk drains them. Talking about gossip, trends, or repetitive topics feels mentally exhausting. Not because they think they're better, but because their brain is constantly searching for meaning. Research in psychology suggests that people with higher cognitive abilities often experience overstimulation in social settings. Their brains are always on. When everyone else is relaxed, their mind is still calculating, observing, interpreting microexpressions, tone shifts, social hierarchies. Solitude becomes recovery. Alone time gives their nervous system space to reset. It's not that they dislike people. They dislike shallow energy. Every major breakthrough in history was born in silence. Deep thinking requires uninterrupted mental space. When you're constantly around people, your brain is reacting. When you're alone, your brain is creating. Neuroscience shows that during solitude, the default mode network of the brain becomes active. This network is responsible for self-reflection, long-term planning, imagination, creative insight. Intelligent people instinctively protect this mental state. That's why writers disappear for hours. Why inventors isolate themselves. Why philosophers retreat into silence. Solitude isn't escape. Most people unconsciously adapt their opinions to match the group. Intelligent individuals are less likely to do this. They value independent thought. Being alone strengthens identity. When you spend too much time in groups, you absorb beliefs without noticing. When you spend time alone, you refine your own perspective. Solitude gives clarity. It allows intelligent people to evaluate ideas critically, develop original thoughts, resist peer pressure. They don't avoid people because they're insecure. They avoid mental conformity. Highly intelligent individuals understand something most people ignore. Energy is limited. Every conversation costs mental fuel. They calculate unconsciously. Is this interaction meaningful? Is it productive? Is it growth-oriented? If not, they prefer to invest that time in learning, building, reflecting, improving themselves. This isn't arrogance. It's strategic focus. They would rather have 2 deep conversations a month than 20 shallow ones a week. Quality over quantity. Many people fear silence. Because silence reveals thoughts. Intelligent people don't run from their mind. They explore it. They question themselves. They analyze their own emotions. They debate internally. Solitude strengthens self-awareness. And self-awareness is directly linked to higher intelligence. Instead of distracting themselves constantly, they sit with discomfort. And in that discomfort, they grow. Highly perceptive individuals often notice things others miss. Power dynamics. Hidden motives. Subtle manipulation. Fake enthusiasm. This awareness can be exhausting. When you see through people easily, social interaction feels like decoding a puzzle. So they limit exposure. Not because they hate people, but because constant analysis is draining. Alone time turns off the noise. Many social interactions are driven by validation. Likes. Attention. Approval. Intelligent individuals often derive satisfaction internally. They measure progress by knowledge gained, skills improved, goals achieved, not applause. When your confidence comes from internal standards, you don't feel the urge to constantly be around others. You are enough company for yourself. Preferring solitude doesn't mean avoiding relationships. In fact, intelligent people often maintain very deep connections. But with very few people. They choose authenticity over popularity, depth over social status, loyalty